Does your chat show the option to share screen?
Does my chat show that? No.
Yeah. I clicked on the headset and it brought up the option.
I can hear you through it because I just pulled it up on YouTube.
Right.
So you're coming
through.
through
Oh, you put
fine.
it up on YouTube? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just want to make sure because I'm going to share it out real quick. I'm not going to send it to you because you're already here. I'm going to send it to you because you're already here. Alright, I think I got it shared out. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, start the show. Welcome everybody to the first ever United Efed Wrestling Network show called Undisputed, hosted by CSWA and ICW. I myself, James Sargent, the owner of CSWA, company here tonight with the owner of ICW himself. I'll let him introduce himself right now.
What's going on, everybody? It's Julius Stewart here, the owner of Impact Car Wrestling, and we are here tonight for this first ever event, Undisputed.
We're going to kick off tonight's show with a 10-man Battle Royal. The winner of this Battle Royal gets to earn a mid-card opportunity title match in either company, either ICW or CSWA. And as we see right now, a returning CSWA Hall of Famer, Kayeva Mutada, kicks off the Battle Royal tonight.
I've seen a little bit about this guy over the years. He was incredibly talented. He's been gone for a while. Should be very interesting to see how he fits into the fold here in this Battle Royal.
Kayeva is definitely one-of-a-kind individual, a student of the great Muda's art craft in professional wrestling. We're going to see what he brings here tonight in this Battle Royal. And let's see who's number 2. It's only a 10-man Battle Royal. So one of these men could inevitably win the whole thing.
Very well could. They could take it all the way and earn themselves an opportunity at either the North American or the Strong Style title in CSWA or the Rush Division or the United States Championship in ICW.
That is correct. I mean, we got a big show tonight. I mean, 5 matches, all with big implications for both companies.
Right. You have the general manager of CSWA going one-on-one with kind of the cornerstone of ICW later tonight. And oh boy, speaking of ICW, here comes the Joker of ICW, Justin Payne, former 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. The guy has done it all, and then he lost his damn mind. And we saw the Kendo Stick Death match with Hunter King, speaking of it, Kingdom Mania. And now tonight, Justin Payne enters this Battle Royal looking for an opportunity at Championship Gold again.
This guy definitely looks bizarre and deranged.
He definitely is. He's gone through a lot of different personalities through the years. Hell, last year alone, him and Hunter King were in a faction together, and once that group split, it did something to this guy's psyche, and he's gone berserk. It turned into the Clown Prince of Mayhem here in ICW.
What a way to kick off the Battle Royal with Kayeva Mutada, a man who likes to paint his face and is very oriented in the Japanese style, and now this deranged individual in Justin Payne,
who likes to watch the world burn, paints his face into a smile because he said every day is a laughing party when hit comes to him when he's hurting someone. So, well, this is definitely going to be a hell of a way to kick off this Battle Royal, and I feel sorry for whoever drew number 3 that has to come in here with these two guys.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever drew number 3 and whoever's coming in after that, these two guys are going to put on a show for us, and we're going to see a lot of great talent in this Battle Royal, all wanting that championship opportunity. Also tonight we have the debut of Melandra, the first CSWA women's graduate. She'll be taking on Kylie Monet from ICW. Duke Awesome takes on Dylan Bates in an Extreme Rules match tonight. And Edward R. Alexander faces the Prince of Submission, Ryan O'Reilly.
Definitely some huge matches there.
And here
Clash
we go.
Of styles, definitely.
Oh, nice springboard clothesline by Payne. These two guys similar in styles, it seems, but definitely not similar in personalities at all.
Not at all. Either seems grounded and very focused, and Justin Payne, on the other hand, is everywhere. He's manic at times. Never know what he's thinking.
Number 3 entry is the big man Eric Van Sice from CSWA. Eric Van Sice, a former CSWA television champion. He's also spent time in a few other companies around the world. Another ICW company known as Intense Championship Wrestling. He's been over there as a television champion. He's also made some strides over in TCW and Thriller Championship Wrestling.
So what you're telling me is the guy is built for TV. He loves TV
Pretty much,
championships.
that's what it sounds like.
And oh boy, speaking of prime for TV, here comes Dwayne Deshawn, the 5-star superstar, also a member of the conglomerate. And going right after Justin Payne, these two have a long history with one another.
Yeah, speaking of, history, you would think that CSWA guys would try to band together and the ICW guys would try to band together, but not
so
tonight.
Far we're not seeing that at all.
We're not. You're right. We're definitely not seeing that. They're going at each other. Number 5. Here comes Duke Awesome.
We're just talking about him. Here comes the big man, former ICW world champion. He's kind of been in a weird funk as of late. Duke's had lots of championship opportunities to have title opportunities, but they've all slipped through the big man's fingers, including most recently at Kingdom Mania, where he didn't win the ladder match. Had the most dominant performance, but came up short. Can he change his fate here tonight?
And then we see it again. 2 ICW guys going at it. Justin Payne and Duke Awesome. I want to welcome Jen Riley and Katrina Real to the show. Here comes Voda the Necromancer, a CSWA talent we haven't seen in quite some time. And here he goes right after his old rival, Kaeba Mutada. Voda is one of those strange, bizarre, underrated people. The guy is definitely deranged. Likes to dabble in the voodoo aspect, I guess you could say. And as you can see with his face paint and body paint, and he's
trying to make a huge impact by eliminating his old rival here.
Yes, and here comes the Psycho Dylan Bates to the Battle
Look
Royal.
at that moonsault from Duke Awesome. That is insane athleticism for a 300-pound man. And Justin Payne tried to go for the package power driver and gets blocked.
Nathan Erickson has checked in with us, the leader of the Harafen clan. Oh, well, we got Kaeba out on the apron. And now we got 2 of the most twitchedest people, I think, in both companies. Dylan Bates and Justin Payne going at it. And Duke Awesome actually just helped Dylan Bates. These 2 men later on will be in an Extreme Rules match. Now they're going at it, but Duke Awesome.
First elimination.
Yes, Kaeba Mutada was eliminated, I think, by Eric Van Sice, if I remember correctly.
Here comes the Hollywood Highlight, another member of the conglomerate in ICW era. And
yes, ERA has entered the Battle Royal.
as soon as he comes in, his partner Dwayne Deshawn is gone.
That's another elimination. We're down to 6 right now with still, I think, 2 men still left to enter.
And Justin Payne has been in since number 2 and he's still going strong here.
Oh, it's the big man, Brody Blackwell. The stalker, as most people would call him. the man who likes to walk in the shadows, the three-time former NGW World Champion.
He had a brief stint in ICW earlier this year before disappearing, but he's obviously still in great shape and ready to go here tonight.
Oh, and the two big men going at it, Duke Awesome and Brody Blackwell. We see ERA standing up in the corner doing a little showmanship, I guess you could say.
That's his go-to era, as cocky as they come. Third generation superstar.
You see it there, the 10th man, the last man to enter.
Former Rush Division champion in ICW is Josh Liger.
Oh, Justin Payne's been eliminated. We didn't see who eliminated him, but he's out.
Yeah, Liger was making his entrance during the time. He was the longest tenured man in the Battle Royal, and now he's gone. Fresh start for everybody in here, just about. All these guys fighting for the opportunity, the right to challenge for any mid-card championship in ICW or CSWA. Doesn't matter which company you work for, you can challenge for that title.
Oh, Hogan and Necromancer's eliminated. Duke Awesome's out now, too.
Oh, wow.
2 men eliminated. We're down to 5 men left. Oh, big 2-man suplex on Eric Van Slice. So, ICW a little outnumbered at the moment in this Battle Royal, but
definitely
doesn't seem to matter because these CSWA guys don't like each other.
Not at all.
As we can see, Black Ice has entered the building over here in the chat. Brian LMG, how you doing tonight? Oh, Liger and ERA going at it.
Believe it or not, I think these guys have if they've crossed paths, it hasn't been that often, so this is definitely a first-time showcase between these two. Two of the youngest in ICW. Well, Eric's not so young anymore, he's been around for a minute.
Oh, and Eric Van Slice eliminated by Dylan Bates. We've got 2 men apiece for each company right now. And we might Dylan Bates might get eliminated next.
This is a huge size disadvantage here with Brody Blackwell and ERA going at it.
Yeah, the big man and the little man going at it, but
he's
ERA
just rocking Eric's head here. Well, but now switched up. CSW and ICW fighting each other now.
Brody Blackwell and Dylan Bates must have some backstage implications on this because these two guys have been going at it since Brody came into the Battle Royal.
Right.
And Julius, as you said earlier, tonight's main event, Conor Omega versus Hunter King, the general manager of CSWA versus the man of ICW. And not to mention, Hunter King holds currently the Gambler's Luck briefcase in the CSWA. So he won his opportunity at Supremacy. He got a title shot. Wasn't successful that night, but held on to the briefcase. A lot of people speculated that he might try to cash in that night on a weekend champion because the champion had wrestled twice, but he decided not to. Oh, and Dylan Bates is out.
I definitely questioned that decision from King because I'm like, he tapped out quickly to the rear naked choke, so I thought it was strategy. I thought he was planning on tapping out, clearing out of the ring, and then maybe attacking the champion to cash in, but he didn't do it. Obviously, the conglomerate, him and Kareem J. Ellis, have some other master plan in mind for that briefcase.
We're down to 2 men left in the Battle Royal, and over the top rope goes ERA.
And it's Josh Liger picking up the victory. Maybe he'll use it to get his rematch for the Rush Division title, or maybe he'll go for the U.S. title, or maybe he'll just decide to challenge in CSWA.
Could Josh Liger open up a new opportunity? I guess you could say open a door, prospectively, to crossing over and capturing a championship in a company that he's not even signed to yet.
Yes, that could definitely be history in the making right there. A forbidden door.
And next up we got the debut of Malandra, the Japanese rock star converted pro wrestler, as we see her coming out here with her guitar. Well, she was coming out with a guitar until she decided to smash it.
How expensive is that? That guitar does not look cheap.
I guess money doesn't matter. I mean, she looks a little hyped. She looks a little excited.
What can you tell us about her, James? This is her debut for CSWA and her debut here on the United Efed Wrestling Network.
Alondra's been in the program for a couple of years now, but she's been outshadowed by a few other women. But when it was time for graduation, everyone said that she was ready to go. She was ready to make her debut, and what a night to pick for a debut. The first ever United Efed Wrestling Network broadcast of Undisputed. 2 companies, 1 roof, 1 show. Well, I wonder what she's going to bring to the ring tonight.
Definitely. Then you have Kylie Monet, the former ICW Diamonds World Champion. She calls herself the it girl of ICW. She sits atop it. And now, definitely a different look for Kylie. Normally she comes out looking all seductive with the dance and all for the entrance, but now since Kingdom Mania, she said things were going to change after her faction broke up. Apparently, a backstage fight broke up her faction, and now she's back solo again.
Kylie looks very, very intense tonight and very focused. Definitely a different Kylie Monet tonight.
She's changed focus a little bit. Looks like she's less worried about the pomp and circumstance, even though the pyro was going off.
Nothing wrong with a little pyro every now and again, catch the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, I think it caught her because I don't even think she did anything to trigger the pyro to go off, but this should be good here. A former world champion in the women's division of ICW taking on the newcomer.
And from what I know about what I know from Melandra as well is a lot of ground and pound and a lot of submission. She's based around that a lot. From what I've been told and done the research on her, that she will throw the fist, but she likes to take her opponents down to the mat and make them tap out.
Kylie showing her athleticism early here in this match.
Oh, nice dragon screw leg whip right there. Oh, again now. There it is. Like I said, submission. There's an armbar. Oh, and a leg. Grabbing both the arm and the leg.
Unique transition, but it's effective nonetheless. Can Kylie Monet survive?
These 2 women both trying to make an impact on this show.
Definitely. Kylie also competes for CSWA, so it's definitely, she's a member of the conglomerate, so it's definitely in her best interest tonight.
Want to welcome the CSWA Strong Style Champion, the first ever Grand Slam Champion, Mr. Brandon Ace is here in the building tonight. And actually,
also the current ICW World Champion.
Yes, I was just going to say congratulations to Mr. Ace on becoming the ICW World Heavyweight Champion as well.
Definitely a cornerstone of both companies, so you got to believe he was definitely going to be here to watch this take place tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely Brandon Ace, a day 1 original for CSWA as we enter our 8th season in January. Brandon Ace has been here since day 1. That was only a 1 count right there. Very fast kick out by Kylie. And as most of you know, tonight's show is CSWA versus ICW. All the creations here tonight, as you can see, are made by either myself or Julius himself. So a lot of all of the roster members you're not going to see. You're going to see it's self-made talent going one-on-one tonight.
And hopefully for the next Undisputed, we'll get some of the ICW and CSWA roster into the mix.
Yes, and there definitely will be another Undisputed show down the road. Depending on the success of this one, which is looking like it's so far so good. I mean, with Josh Liger winning an opportunity to possibly cross over to the other company for a title opportunity and maybe even steal a championship. We got a pinfall right here. 2 count only. Melandra starting to put in her little bit of, I guess, strong style mentality. Kicks and knee strikes.
The referee there is definitely showing the. I'll give her credit for one thing. If she's a rookie and this is her biggest stage, she's not showing it. She showed a little frustration earlier, but she got right back to it.
I think Kylie's got to stick to her speed as she was earlier in the match.
Definitely.
Real Kylie with a nice curb stomp. Going for the pin. Melandra kicks out at 2. Both women putting up a good fight tonight.
Definitely. Kylie loves to use that curb stomp. It's a vintage maneuver in her arsenal that apparently she's going back to.
Something else in mind out of Melandra too is a little bit of power. That was a nice power bomb right there. Kylie now transitioned to this surfboard stretch.
Wouldn't that have been something if Kylie could have gotten the submission victory?
Definitely that would have been. Oh, nice top rope neck breaker by Kylie, sending Melandra down to the arena floor. Now she throws her back into the ring. Kylie's going up top. Oh, big diving elbow. And lands it. Oh, now a springboard splash. There it is right there. Like I said, Kylie needs to get back to using her speed.
Definitely. If she let Melandra dictate the pace for a little too long, then it almost came back to bite her at some points. So now she's coming back.
Oh, almost 3 right there. Kylie, I thought, had it right there. She had a nice, with a big knee strike to Melandra's face. Now slamming her head on the mat. Kylie getting a little aggressive.
That more aggressive side of Kylie I was talking about. She normally is focused on the cameras, focused on all the glitz and glamour of it all, but right now she is showing why she is one of the best in-ring workers, maybe in the women's division in ICW.
Yeah, she does not look happy now. She's put on a full-fledged offensive attack right now on Melandra, showing the rookie that she's not here to lose.
Oh, and I think Kylie was going for the beautiful ending, but Melandra countered it and now didn't hit that big knee strike.
Oh, another 2 count.
Excuse me, the beautiful disaster, not the beautiful ending. Kind of like Cody Rhodes, but.
Kylie bouncing back now after getting kicked in the face.
That she definitely doesn't like. I remember when she first debuted, it was a whole thing kind of like Tyler Breeze, don't hit me in the face. She was worried about her looks, and then that slowly developed into something else. She got rid of wearing the mask, the face guard she had, and got more serious. And oh, look at these kicks.
Oh, what a kick to the back of the head. Melandra going for the pin now. 2 count only. Both these women bringing the action tonight. Melandra doing a hell of a job in her debut.
Kylie showing why she is one of the top women in ICW, even though her luck hasn't been on her side as of late.
Melandra with a vicious knee strike. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Wow.
And it continues to be the case. Kylie's luck continues to run out on her. Whether it be CSWA or ICW, I don't know what she needs to do to get back to her winning ways, but it has not been working lately, even with this newfound aggressive streak.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, Kylie seems to be like she's headed in the right direction with this aggressive streak. But something I did notice, she may have reverted to a little bit of old ways a little bit tonight, and that might have cost her here tonight.
Oh, she underestimated the young upstart.
Yeah,
that's what I could bank it on too.
Very possible.
Didn't take her seriously. And it's not like she had a lot of film study to go on to get ready for this match.
Well, next up we got ERA taking on the chairman of ICW, the Prince of Submission, Ryan O'Reilly.
This should be one hell of a match. This could steal the show right here.
Yes, it could very easily. Both men on the smaller side of things, I guess you could say. You're on that cruiserweight, light heavyweight format. But Riley, technically trained in submission work, loves to make people tap out. As you guys have all seen here on the United Efed Wrestling Network channel, over in 3WA, one of our partnerships, Ryan O'Reilly loves to make people tap out over there.
Meanwhile, on the other spectrum, you have Era, who loves high flying. He loves taking chances to get victories. The red carpet treatment, his finishing maneuver, that 450 elbow drop that has won him countless matches. Him and Dwayne Deshawn had a match of the year classic during the Road to Glory series, and then tried to do it again at Kingdom Mania, and Era picked up the victory once again. And now tonight, looking to represent the conglomerate for CSWA side of things and looking to represent ICW.
Yeah, a lot of people call ERA arrogant, cocky, egotistical.
And he will completely agree with you.
He will agree with it, but a lot of also other people call him a winner. I mean, he's proven over time that he can steal a show, steal the spotlight, and isn't afraid to take a risk.
Not at all. He will do anything to achieve his goals. He's done it in ICW. He's won the short shot contract that eventually led to him cashing in to become world champion for the first time. He's beaten legends. He's beaten guys way bigger than him.
And speaking of the short shot contract, Conor Omega, a former short shot contract winner, but had to relinquish it due to an injury. And Conor Omega's first match back in the ring, actually since that injury, is tonight.
Yeah, definitely a fun fact there. But he returned to ICW, though. He's been kind of behind the desk in CSWA as the general manager, so you got to wonder. I questioned it with ICW when he wanted to return to competing. He competed at Kingdom Mania for a shot at the U.S. title, came up unsuccessful, but got to wonder. Hunter King's been competing non-stop for the last couple of months since he returned to in-ring action from sitting behind the desk for a while. So you got to wonder, will that affect Conor Omega tonight when him and King go one-on-one?
Yeah, we will see. I mean, we know for a fact that Conor Omega's been in the gym. He's been also over in the training with some of his friends in the UFC Octagon as well. Also partnering up with two of his, I guess, fellow teammates at one point, or fellow friends in the Wolf Lair, Scott Toffick and Niles McGregor. So he's trying to get back in shape. We're going to see later tonight what he's got in the tank. And here we go. There's the bell. Alright, starting off fast and furious.
You gotta wonder who this favors. Era competed a little bit earlier tonight in the Battle Royal. It was unsuccessful.
Yes, Era in the Battle Royal, finishing as the runner-up. I mean, does he take a little bit of that ego from, not winning the championship opportunity into this matchup?
I definitely think he does. He's famous for putting a chip on his own shoulder. People have doubted him his entire career. He's a third-generation superstar. And I'll say it, he's more successful than his father and grandfather. Neither man ever won a world championship. ERA did.
That says a lot right there with his tenacity and his will.
Definitely.
Ryan O'Reilly, a rookie this year in CSWA, but has spent most of his time over in 3WA, honing his craft, actually teaming up with a fellow legend in Aaron O'Connor, once forming a tag team over there, but O'Connor has contracts disputes with 3WA, has kind of left O'Reilly high and dry and left him out on his own. As you see, O'Reilly just keeps working on the hand or the wrist and the arm of ERA. Like we said,
definitely an effective strategy.
Like we said, O'Reilly, a very submission-based talent.
Even his feet.
But going to the top rope, very unlike. And dropping an elbow, wow. taking maybe a little bit of a page out of ERA's book, dropping an elbow from the top rope.
Definitely. Could be.
Here we go, a little surfboard stretch. ERA gets out of it. These two men seem to be almost similar in size. I would say maybe Riley just a hair bit bigger, but
That's
both
definitely
men
safe to say.
both men with speed and the ability to keep going.
And now they're taking this to the arena floor.
Yeah, these fans are loving it.
Fans of ICW and CSWA in attendance here tonight, we thank you all for being a part of this.
That's all part of this inaugural event, the first time Undisputed event here on the United Efed Wrestling Network. And these guys going at it outside the ring. No countouts, as you can see. The referee is just letting these two men go at it.
Oh, what a move by ERA right on the floor.
Oh, and ERA putting Ryan O'Reilly in a little submission, a little ankle lock.
A little Hollywood and Vine action there.
And Riley kicking out.
Used to be one of his signature maneuvers to finish people off with.
Seems like both men are adapting each other's styles here in this match.
It definitely
and
seems
using
that
it
way.
against them. ERA doing the smart thing, getting back in the ring.
Going back to kind of what cost him the Battle Royal, kind of showboating a bit.
Yeah, but we all know that's what ERA does. He is Mr.
Definitely.
Highlight.
Well, look at that. And that is the athleticism we were talking about.
Yeah, it's now going up to the top rope. Oh, and he went for the 450 elbow, and he missed.
O'Reilly quickly able to get out of the way of that.
And that could be a bad thing because he just dropped on the same arm that O'Reilly has already been working on.
Oh, no. Trying to put ERA to sleep now.
Rear naked choke with the body scissors attached. Like I said, ERA went to the top and missed. Hit the same arm on the ground that he already carries an elbow pad on. So could he be maybe possibly hiding an old injury? But Riley's been
a few years ago. So definitely
Riley's been attacking that arm.
A
Riley body slams ERA off the top rope and goes for a pin.
A little old school there.
Definitely old school, definitely. Both men going at it. Ooh, nice belly-to-belly suplex by O'Reilly.
That ejected back right there.
There we go. There's O'Reilly trying to put in that armbar submission on that same arm. The arm he worked on earlier.
Smart move.
And it's the same arm. As we said earlier, that ERA, when he went off the top rope and he hit the mat, he hit that arm.
O'Reilly couldn't get the submission, so he's going to try for the cover. And we got a rope break.
Yes. ERA showing that veteran instinct. He knew he's by the
started
ropes.
wrestling when he was 15 years old, training with his father and grandfather.
Knowing that he didn't have to
ICW
exert too much
18.
energy on the kick out, decided to grab for the ropes. And here we go. Three amigos.
Action.
Now he's going to the top rope again. He's going to go for the 450 again. Oh, and he does. And I can't really tell if he connected. I think he did, but
I think he grazed him. I don't think he caught all of it that he wanted to. He grazed O'Reilly.
I don't think he did either. O'Reilly looking like a shark right now, going back to the arm. He's got the arm again. Oh, he's wrenching. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Kind of brutal to watch here.
Oh wow, ERA just tapped out.
He had no choice. Self-preservation is key, and that elbow got to be dinged up.
Ryan O'Reilly wrenched back on that arm in a way that I don't think it was supposed to go.
Not at all. And then thinking back to it, Dwayne Deshawn kind of did some damage to ERA at Kingdom Mania during their match. He focused on that arm for a bit. So definitely ERA came into this match with that arm definitely not 100%. And O'Reilly, student of the game, picked up on it and went straight for it.
Yes, O'Reilly must have been watching Kingdom Mania and, you know, doing a little bit of homework and catching ERA twice tonight, going for that 450 elbow drop, moving all the way in the first one. I think the second one, he attempted to move, but
I think O'Reilly actually put his knee up and caught ERA right in the elbow with his knee.
If he did that, if that was the case, then that was a smart decision by him. Coming up next, Extreme Rules. Dylan Bates, the Psycho, a former CSWA World Champion, Ultraviolet Champion, and a Strong Style Champion, taking on Duke Awesome.
Duke Awesome's gone through a lot of reinvention throughout his career. He had a phase where he thought he was the new total package. And believe it or not, it led him to becoming the ICW World Champion for the first time. But now, these days, he's the Eliminator. He's focused, he's determined, and he's been in a streak of bad luck, much like Kylie Monet. But one victory is all it takes to shake that off. So can he get it tonight?
That's right. One victory is all it takes. A lot of people say Dylan Bates has lost it a little bit. I mean, a lot of people said he's lost it years ago. It is in the head. But has he lost a step in the ring? Dylan Bates, another original from CSWA beginning and even before that. So, as we see, the big man Duke Awesome. We've seen both of these guys earlier tonight in the Battle Royal. Neither of them being very successful in the Battle Royal. But we saw them work together, but then go at each other.
Right. And then I'll give Bates an advantage in this match because Duke also went through a 6-man ladder match just a week or two ago at Kingdom Mania that he still has to be sore as hell from. He dominated that match at times, awesome bombing people off ladders and everything else. And in the end, he was not able to win the championship, but he makes his first appearance in front of most of the CSWA universe here tonight.
We're going to see Bates and Awesome getting ready to kick it off.
And then this is an Extreme Rules match, so who knows what either of these two guys are going to come out with.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, both these guys, I mean, I guess you'd say the unorthodox style. What a springboard disaster kick by Dylan Bates. Something I don't think many people would ever expect Dylan Bates to do. Bates very an unorthodox wrestling style, I guess you could say, as we just seen with the springboard kick.
And Duke also, for a 300-pound man, is a very hybrid athlete. He uses power, but he also uses athleticism and scary high-flying ability for a guy his size. And right now, Dylan Bates is doing the smart thing. He's counter-wrestling Duke Awesome.
Yeah, and there we see the aggressive style of Dylan Bates. Very aggressive. The guy is a dead-on lunatic.
A lot of counters between these two here, feeling each other out. Speaking of the athleticism,
Duke Awesome all the way to the top rope, dropping a heavy elbow on Dylan Bates.
Definitely, that springboard DDT was wicked at first. That was scary enough, seeing a 300-pound man be able to do that.
Yes, definitely. I mean, Duke Awesome, both these guys pulling out moves that I don't think you and I have ever known for them ever to use in the ring.
Duke surprises us here and there with moves like that, but it's usually like tonight, nights like this on a big stage where he can't leave anything to chance. He'll throw caution to the wind, just as much as we said about Era earlier.
These two guys having to follow up that ERA Ryan O'Reilly match. I can tell you right now that right now, as we said earlier, could have stolen the show, and I think right now it probably did.
Yeah. No disrespect to anybody else that was in action, but definitely it's going to be hard to top.
Dylan Bates is Awesome up with a big go-to-sleep knee strike. Goes to the pin. 1, 2.
With Honey King and Counter Omega thinking, watching the show so far.
Yeah, Omega and Hunter King sitting backstage, preparing both themselves. I mean, they're representing both companies. I mean, both guys have been in both companies, been champions in both companies, and here tonight get to represent where they started.
Definitely. What a discus lariat by Awesome, looking for the cup, looking for the win there.
Awesome rolling to the outside now, I think. I think we're going to have our first weapon of the match here. And
Definitely, I was just about to say, these two guys have kind of been playing friendly, I guess you could say. No weapons have come out, and what is that dude's got a bat in his hand?
Yeah, it's a black baseball bat, and he goes for a swing, but big old swing and a miss. Bates just attacking him, not picking up the bat. Very surprising, I mean, by the Psycho himself. An Irish whip to the outside. Bates just jaw-jocking Awesome. And now he picks up the bat. Taking it to the outside, to the arena floor in front of these fans. Hide your wife, hide your children, because the Psycho's out here with a bat.
Definitely. Now, I was about to say wailing away on Duke Awesome, but Awesome, oh my God.
Oh, Duke Awesome with a vicious head strike. Now twice. Smacking Dylan Bates in the dome with the bat.
The transition there, though. The head scissors, then the vicious shots with the bat.
Yes, Duke Awesome showing his athleticism as a big man. And now Bates has Awesome up and just power bombed him into the steel railing.
If I saw a powerbomb in this, if you would have told me the first powerbomb of this match would have been thrown by Dylan Bates, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
Not at all, and especially onto the railing. I mean, the guy
that part I definitely believe with the Psycho nature.
I'm sorry for the fan sitting right there who dropped his nachos because he was afraid Duke Awesome was going to fall in his lap.
Right. Awesome with a modified Awesome bomb right there on Dylan Bates.
What's Awesome doing? Oh, he drives Bates into the railing. So both these guys not caring about the fans, not caring about the nachos, they not caring about each other either.
We're going to owe everybody concessions in the front row.
Break bones, and Bates dropped on the edge of the ring apron face first. And now we got here Duke Awesome grabs a steel chair. And I think, did I just see blood?
I think you did. I can't tell whose blood it is, though.
Well, the
chair kind of caught both men.
Yes. Oh, Bates with a vicious baseball bat strike to Duke Awesome. I think it's Duke Awesome who's busted open. I think the chair cut him above the eye.
Definitely, that's what it looks like from my vantage point here. It looks like Awesome's bleeding a bit.
Suplex onto the chair. Bates throwing Awesome back into the ring now. Duke Awesome reversing all kinds of moves here.
Yeah, I don't know. Bates looked like he might have been ready to end this match, and Awesome able to counter a big Alabama slam into a powerbomb type move.
And now it looks like Duke Awesome about to set up for a powerbomb.
Well, it looked like he was thinking Awesome bomb, and Bates able to get out.
And now Bates added some kicks, springboard. Oh, now a springboard leg drop by Dylan Bates. Goes for the pin. We got one, we got two. And that's it, only two. Awesome kicks out. I don't think a fan has sat down yet since the show has started.
I don't think so. They've been on their feet, and we appreciate that. But you know, when CSWA and ICW come to town, we're going to deliver. So just imagine the two shows together.
I can't imagine. I mean, with the fans as rowdy as they are here tonight, and we're not even at the main event yet.
Right. Gotta wonder if the crowd's gonna go split though, like loyalty-wise, ICW, CSWA when it comes to Omega versus King. We haven't seen it so far tonight. They've been right there for all the action, and Duke's got a sledgehammer now, I believe.
Yes, it is a sledgehammer, and he busted Dylan Bates right in the, I guess, in the chest. It looked like almost in the face. And now Duke Awesome has Dylan Bates up in this delayed suplex.
Showcases nothing but pure power there to hold another human being.
He suplexed him onto the sledgehammer. Dylan Bates' back landed on the sledgehammer. And he looked like he was going for another Austin bomb, and Bates blocked it. And now sets him up for a go to sleep again. The psycho knee driver. We got one, we have two, and we have three. Dylan Bates picks up probably one of his toughest victories in a very long time.
Definitely. And this track record for ICW isn't looking too good. Josh Liger won the first match, and CSWA have taken the last two.
Yes, ICW. Well, actually, I mean the last three. I mean, if we count Melandra winning her debut as well.
Very true, very true.
But ICW started off tonight. I mean, rest assured, I'm sure Hunter King is sitting backstage and knows what it means for him to pick up a victory tonight.
Definitely.
And
Hunter
here
King's
we are.
gone through a transformation himself at the
main
hands of
event.
Justin Payne.
The main event: Hunter King, Conor Omega, ICW versus CSWA.
Hunter King's undergone a transformation at the hands of Justin Payne, who pushed the psyche of King to another level, turning him into the cutthroat. So you gotta wonder tonight, can the leader of the conglomerate? Then again, when you think about it here in CSWA, who's truly the leader of the conglomerate? Is it Hunter King or is it Kareem J. Ellis?
That's a good question. I mean, as we see Hunter King making his way to the ring, and we see in hand him holding that Gambler's Luck briefcase. That briefcase is a golden opportunity to a CSWA World Championship title match at any time.
Definitely.
As we said earlier, surprisingly, he did not cash in at Supremacy. A lot of people expected, with Chance Harper wrestling on night one against Bonebreaker, picking up that victory. Headed into night two, a little banged up, took on Hunter King, who won a fatal four-way match. So both men coming off having matches the previous night. Some expected Hunter King to maybe pull a swerve and cash in, but he didn't. No one knows why.
I'm not gonna lie, I was in attendance. I definitely expected King to pull some underhanded tactics, so to speak, maybe come out for his title match and attack the champ, get disqualified or something, and then cash in. But
yeah, especially with all the conglomerate members as well being in the arena that night. Very surprising, but I guess Hunter King has a different strategy right now. I guess he's waiting for Season 8 to make his impact. And here we are, the Destroyer, the CSWA General Manager, Conor Omega.
Rocking a little bit of a new look here tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely a new look. Sporting a new jacket. Looks like he's got some new ring gear on as well. Looks a little, looks like he's trimmed down a little bit, but still looks rough and tough as always.
Right. When you really think about it, who better to represent the two companies than these two guys who have probably carried the banner longer than anyone else? But then the funny part is, Hunter King's not only an ICW day one, he's a CSWA day one.
Yes, he is. Conor Omega, a former CSWA World Champion, Strong Style Champion, Ultra Violent Champion. Actually, I'm sorry, 3-time Strong Style Champion. Also held the CSWA European Championship at one point, and has held various titles throughout the Efed world. And here we are, both men locking up in the center of the ring.
The funny part is, these two have never gone one-on-one to our recollection, and the veteran nature of their careers, they're getting to the long end of their careers. You see Hunter King with the elbow pad, the knee brace on. He's been through wars in his career. Conor Omega, so much so that he's been general manager for the longest, not even a full-time competitor.
Yeah, Hunter King definitely sporting the, I guess you could say that old school veteran ring attire with the knee pads and the elbow pads and the wrist tape. Conor Omega is still, I guess, wants to hold on to a little in-ring career, but he's decided to be the general manager for CSWA, giving the other talent some opportunity.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job. Great shows coming from it. Some of his decisions, I think the fan base would say are questionable, depending on who you ask. But overall, great job so far from Conor Omega.
Yeah,
It's not easy to keep a lot of angry superstars in line and then try not and resist the urge to get in there and just beat the hell out of them.
Yeah, I think Conor Omega has done a very good job being the general manager. It's definitely a different transition when you go from being in the ring to being behind the desk. Definitely.
Omega left his feet, which was surprising to me.
And
there.
Omega went to the top rope and missed. Hunter King caught him with a gunshot. Both men just kind of throwing blows at each other. Omega showing some power early on, dropping Hunter King on the top rope. And now I'm going
that he has now lost it.
Rings of Saturn stretch.
Hunter King's in trouble.
And like you said, like you hit on earlier, Conor Omega, Hunter King, Brandon Ace, DTM, all four of these guys, day one originals here in CSWA, all still here, all still competing against. They've seen them come and they see them go. I mean, a new crop of rookies and young stars coming in for season 8. We're going to see how these veterans pan out against them.
It's interesting to note, we heard Hunter King. He left CSWA for a bit. He came back, and maybe not the level of success he wanted until he won the gambler's case, and it's the fact that his driving factor here, all those names you just mentioned, former CSWA World Heavyweight Champions except Hunter King. He had the U.S. title once upon a time with a very lengthy reign, successful reign, but
yes,
that belt has long been retired, and Hunter King has long been without gold in CSWA.
Yeah, I think Hunter King's aggression is something that he had in the beginning of his early career here in CSWA, and then the lost track, I guess you could say, when he started losing to guys like King Dominator and Kota Matsuda, and was on a little bit of a losing streak, and decided to not renew a contract and, you know, take a break, I guess, revamp and refocus a little bit and reevaluate the situation. I would definitely agree that winning that Gambler's Luck case has lit the fire in Hunter King on where he wants to go and what he wants to be in CSWA.
Definitely. And then earlier this year, like back around the summer, Hunter King actually was stepping away from in-ring competition in ICW. He actually relinquished the World Championship to focus on helping work behind the scenes, but that didn't last too long. The itch was too strong. He wasn't ready to step away just yet.
Yes, I think both of these men have got a taste of that suit and tie environment, I guess you could say, and kind of liked it, but I think they also liked the in-ring ability as well. And wait a minute, what do we got here? ERA and Dwayne Disham have attacked Conor Omega.
That's going to cost the match right there. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Here comes
ICW.
Chance Harper and Brandon Ace, the 2 world champions for both companies, coming out.
This is a very interesting tournament.
What's going on here? They're coming out helping the... I guess they're helping the owners. Oh, from behind, Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace just laid out Chance Harper. Why? You just came out. He just came out and helped save Conor Omega and Hunter King. Oh, wait a minute.
Ace is a complicated man.
Wait. You see this?
Hunter King's got the briefcase.
Hunter King's catching in. He's catching in the Gambler's Luck.
Is that allowed here? The champ's out when he kicks out.
Chance Harper is here, and he's here in the ring.
The refs called for the bell, so I'm assuming this is sanctioned?
I guess it is. I don't know. We're gonna have to get word from Conor Omega if this is all right.
Omega's on the floor right now, looking at everything transpiring in the ring.
Yeah, Omega's out being attended by the physicians out here by ringside. The referee rang the bell. I mean, is this legit? Is this a CSWA world title match?
As of this moment, it seems that way. These two guys are going at it.
I mean, Chance Harper came out to help. I guess, yeah, even up the odds, I guess you could say, and then got blindsided.
Brandon Ace is the question mark. Ace came out with Harper. They fought off Deshaun and ERA, the conglomerate, to save Conor Omega, it looked like. And then Ace just drops Harper and walks off.
Yeah, like that. I mean, Brandon Ace, I mean,
Harper could retain the title.
People call him controversial, but you're an ICW world champion and you're the strong style champion and you just blindsided. I mean, is there a little bit of jealousy? I wouldn't think so, but Chance Harper busted open. And Hunter King is, I mean, he just had a match with Conor Omega that
it's just really starting to get started.
Hunter King runs to the top rope now. Big frog splash. One.
Shades of his early days of his career.
Hunter King just pinned. He just pinned Chance Harper. The referee just counted 3.
Referee counted 3. Harper's. I'm at a loss here, James. Is Hunter King the CSWA World Champion?
It looks like Conor Omega is standing up on the stage, looking back at the ring. The referee's called for the belt. Oh my God. Hunter King is the new CSWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
On a night that it was supposed to be company versus company, Hunter King cashed in. Wow. I don't know what Conor Omega's going to feel about this.
What will the repercussions be felt between ICW and CSWA after this?
I'm sure a statement's going to come out from Conor Omega after this. Wow, what an ending. First of all, I want to thank everyone who attended tonight's show. CSWA and ICW want to thank the fans and the talent backstage who performed tonight. I'm getting word now that Conor Omega he's furious. He's throwing chairs and throwing all kinds of things backstage right now. He's pissed. He is pissed off. Well, Julius, it's been great. I think Undisputed is just a stepping stone in future shows to come. I mean, especially if it's going to end like this. Hunter King cashing in for the CSWA World Championship.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Season 8 premieres of both ICW and CSWA coming soon.
Yes, target time I think is January 6th. I've been told for Season 8 debut of CSWA.
And ICW is we were going to come back this Monday, but we're going to take a break and come back at the beginning of the new year. It'll be January 2nd, the day after New Year. ICW returns with episode 80 of Havoc.
Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and good night.
Good night.